Hello, friends. Good evening. We are just getting rolling here. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys out of the waiting room. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening. Give me one moment while we get rid of the waiting room. Good evening. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We just got done with another event here at Exit Strategy Realty, an agent event. So we have a bunch of people that are probably finishing up, grabbing a cup of coffee because it's been a long day for some of us. And we are going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. So for those of you guys that will be joining us a little bit later, this is being recorded. But again, as you guys start, I can see you guys are starting to now jump on. There was about 20 of us that were in that amazing session that Lana and Victoria just ended. For those of you guys that are consumers that are either going to be joining us now or watching this recording on YouTube later, there is going to be a consumer version of that very valuable event that we just had, talking about all the different changes to the landlord tenant policies. If you are new to Exit Strategy Realty and Project X, we have a huge amount of value. We do monthly consumer education events. We do monthly realtor education events and engagement events. We are now at our 90th consumer event. This is our 90th consumer event tonight. So this has been a really wonderful ride. We are just at the beginning of providing value to our communities. The focus of our session this evening is going to be all about our lifetime client concierge portal. This is a exclusive thing that we have at Exit Strategy Realty for our clients. I have my good friend Hunter that's going to be talking to you guys in just a little bit. He's going to be presenting to you. But for right now, before we even start with that, actually, Hunter, if you could wait for 1 second.
All good. I got you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
What we're going to do is I want to share first our other big tools. So we have many tools for you through Exit Strategy Realty and Project X that your agent pays a one-time platform fee to be a part of Project X, and then I pick up the balance of the cost for these tools. The lifetime client concierge portal that we give you, this is for buyers, sellers, landlords, tenants. That is one of our tools. One of our biggest tools, though, that I just want to very briefly show you before we get into the lifetime client concierge portal. If you're watching this later, and your agent sent it to you, and you say, "Well, that's great. That's one tool." If you are not already also on Zenlist, the Zenlist app through your Exit Strategy Realty agent, you want to make sure to get on that app. And I'm going to show you right now why. If you are not already on the Zenlist app through Project X and Exit Strategy Realty, make sure to get with your Exit Strategy Realty agent right away. And here's why. If you are in Chicagoland, in our MRAD, what we call MRAD MLS, the Chicagoland area, you are a part of what they call the private listing network. A lot of people don't even know what that is. It is part of our MLS, and what that means is there are properties in every neighborhood, sale, condos, single family homes, multi-unit buildings, as well as even rental properties that they don't show up on the traditional MLS searches. A lot of agents don't even understand that. So if you have an agent that's sending you things out of the MLS, they're not sending you the private listing network listings, especially if it's on an auto prospecting search, they call it. But for you as a consumer, even more importantly, if you're on realtor.com, Zillow, Redfin, any of those major public portals that we all know, homes.com, etc., guess what doesn't show up? The private listing network. So you are not getting a huge amount of the information out there of the property. So let me show you this. You guys can see my screen, right? So if you go into, and
Yes.
thank you. If you go into any given neighborhood, I'm going to go into the neighborhood that I live in, the neighborhood where my property is, Lakeview. Right now in Lakeview, see all these properties in green. That's what you get on a traditional MLS search or through the traditional portals. That's the properties in green. The properties in blue, those are what's called the private listing network. So I want to do a little bit of math with you guys real quick. You see here in the lower left-hand screen, it says there's 210 total listings. 210 total listings. When you take out the private listing network, when you look at how many of those are in the private listing network, let's look. Let's go into listing sources. Private listing network of those 210, 46 of those 210 are only in the private listing network. That is 22%, guys. 22% of the properties right now do not show up on a traditional MLS search in the traditional portals. So you would be missing out on those properties if you do not have access to the ZenList app. You do not have access to the private listing network. You want to make sure that your Exit Strategy Realty agent has provided that to you, because we are one of the few brokerages in Chicago that have it. And we were one of the first ones to have it. And even more importantly than that, guys, guess what? It's only going to get more and more listings in this. This used to be 10 to 15% of the properties in my neighborhood were in the private listing network. Then it was 20%. The other day when I did this demo, it was 25%. So it's a huge asset that we have at Project X and Exit Strategy Realty. We're very proud to bring you ZenList. Make sure that your agent has ZenList for you. Also, what we're talking about tonight. So this is my ZenList ZenLink. Your agent may have shown you their ZenList ZenLink, and you can request access to ZenList right there. Your agent also has access to the Lifetime Client Concierge portal, which is what Hunter's going to be showing you tonight. And that is going to be where you have a lifetime portal. And also, by the way, later this year, it will be an app. So you'll have two apps from us. But we're not going to wait for you we don't want you to wait till the app comes out. We want you to sign up to these portals now and to see our Lifetime Client Concierge portal now and start using it, because it just keeps growing in value. But I am not the best person to show that. The best person to show that to you is Hunter. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Hunter, I am so thankful for you to be here at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
7 o'clock on a Thursday night. I know you had a long day too. Take it away, my friend.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate the introduction, and it's more than happy to do this tonight. It's so nice to finally meet y'all. My name is Hunter Schramme, and I am the customer success manager here at Live Easy. So, you may have heard of Live Easy. You may have heard of Exit Strategy Realty Lifetime Concierge. We have been partnered with Exit for a very long time, and as Nick alluded to, they have a lot of tools for you to utilize as part of doing business with Exit Strategy Realty. One of those being the Lifetime Concierge. So before I even excuse me, before I even dive into it, we really just want to build that foundation of what this is. But more importantly, we want to show you the value that it could bring to you as a homeowner, right? Live Easy is the country's first full service moving, home management, and client engagement platform. It's really meant for agents to stay engaged with you during that transaction, but more importantly, as you become a homeowner, right? There's times where people lose touch, and you're getting busy in your jobs and families and whatnot. Every agent has access to a unique URL that they can provide to you that's giving you exclusive, very valuable, powerful tools and resources that you can utilize during a transaction that you have with that your particular agent, or just as a simple homeowner. By the way, this is also great for renters as well, keeping you in touch with your agent, and they are providing you all of these things. So when it does come time for you to want to buy that first home, you remember your Exit Strategy Realty agent as that real estate expert. All right, so we are the complete end-to-end moving and home management solution. So most of the time, how this is going to get introduced to you is going to be during that real estate transaction. You have looked at Zenlist and found that private listing that you fell in love with, and now you officially want to put a contract in, and y'all are officially under contract, right? Closings in 30 days. Well, that's how we kind of start this transaction, right? Most of the time, it's going to be starting with getting in touch with mortgage, getting in touch with the title company, getting home insurance secure, getting home warranty should you need to. But now you have a concierge service that's going to help do all of those things. You're not on the internet researching and getting bombarded by millions of different companies and your agent can focus on getting everything taken care of to get to that closing, whatever that is. You have a concierge service that's located right there, kind of near y'all. They're in Columbus, Ohio. That's where our headquarters are, but they are local, real people ready to go above and beyond and provide a great experience for you. As that transaction gets closer to the closing, all of those things that you have to get done in order for that to happen, right? Get those utilities turned on, get a home security system, get internet and cable, get moving quotes, solar if you want to go the solar route. Again, they're going to be able to help you save time and money by doing all of these things. We'll talk about how that works here in a little bit, but those are during the moving concierge, right? So you can schedule a call with the concierge, have a 30-minute call, do all of these different things, get everything taken care of, and boom, you're done and you can relax, right? Focus on the house, focus on getting everything packed up, your kids' soccer game, your kids' ballet recital, whatever that looks like. Once you officially are closed on the house 30 days after the title transfers, you are going to automatically get invited to a home management dashboard. This is a great opportunity for you to have a one access consolidated platform. Everything regarding your home, right? Some of the things include a home services, energy savings, home insights, mortgage calculators, document storage, right? All of these things that you think of now as a homeowner. We built this house in September. We're already thinking about ways to do around the house, right? Renovation projects. What's my home valued at? And we'll see more on that on what the dashboard looks like and more in detail there. But more importantly, all of this is branded to your agent, so it's impossible for you to stay too far away from them, right? It's going to keep them top of mind with you. So when it does come time for you to want to sell that home or buy an additional property or have that referral, right? Your parents are moving closer to you. They need a real estate agent. You can now go to your Exit Strategy Realty agent and use them for any future repeat and referral business. All right. So this is a quick snippet of the home management dashboard as if you would see it, right? So the point is, so if you aren't already connected on there, we encourage y'all to get with your agent, get them to invite you to the home management dashboard, and this is what you'll see. All right, so the first thing you're going to see is some clear, action steps, right? Especially if this is your first time. You'll be able to see the home valuation, right? We have partnered with Black Knight, Estated, and Zillow. That'll provide you a opportunity to kind of see where you are. But we always like to say, reach out to your agent should you want more concise and accurate and finite, right? Because Black Knight may not know you recently did your kitchen or put in a pool, right? We are also in the process of adding the ability for you to request a CMA from your exit strategy realty agent that'll provide them additional details on that. Preferred vendors are another big thing. Your agent has probably had a Rolodex of plumbers and landscapers and roofers and electricians, all those people you probably text them or email them, or you're going to Google and getting all of this and then getting bombarded. You can now go to your platform and get access to all of your agents' preferred vendors. We also have a Thumbtack integration as well that's going to be able to get you local vetted professionals. It is populates based off your property address. So I'm down here in Texas. If I have a roofer that's in Houston, but I'm in Dallas, that wouldn't make sense, right? That's a 4 hour difference. So we value local vetted professionals through whether the preferred vendor network or the Thumbtack integration. Another great one is affordability calculators, right? We're kind of always thinking about if we sold this home, how much could we buy our dream home? If we want to finally buy that investment property, if I want to see if I qualify for a HELOC, if I want to do refinancing, if I want to put in an extra $100 a month on my monthly payment or do a one lump sum. What do those numbers look like? They provide you good calculators all the way down to the HOA fees to give you a really good insight to how much you can truly afford, right? Another great one is renovation projects. How much can I afford? How much does a pool cost? And am I going to see that in the ROI, right? So more to come. We have a few more slides based off this, and I probably went ahead too quickly, so I do apologize for that. But one of the biggest things is what you're trying to do is you're trying to build, build wealth, right? This is the biggest investment that you are probably going to ever make. We want to make sure you're doing it correctly. So you're going to get access to quarterly insights on that home valuation, on equity, on home finances, timely alerts for rate drops, property and tax increases. But the best part about this is, again, is that if you have any questions, your agent is always a call or click away. There's always a clear CTA back to your agent, keeping them top of mind with you. And another very, very cool thing that we've added is a yearly savings review. So every November, you're looking at doing your health insurance again, right? Same thing for home insurance. Maybe your home warranty is about to expire. We see this a lot in internet and cable because people are trying to constantly try to save money, right? Maybe your spouse or your partner is now a fully remote job, and so you need a little bit more bandwidth. You have those kids that just take up so much bandwidth because all those video games and all this and all the devices that are connected, right? Zooms right now, whatever that is, there's an opportunity for you to go in and kind of do a collaboration with the concierge to be able to see where they can save money and see if there's a better provider for you at that particular time, right? So we encourage you to reach out to the concierge to schedule that yearly savings review to see what other things that you can save on, right? Maybe there's that time where during the transaction you weren't able to do a home security system. Now you're, hey, we're going to be traveling a lot this summer. We may want to get a security system to protect our valuables, protect our home, protect our kids, whatever that looks like. It's a great way to kind of reconnect with them and see what other offers they have. Again, we talked about that mortgage calculators, equity information, those home valuation tips. Everything is driving you back to your agent, who is going to be the expert in anything home related for you. We talked about vendors as well, timely home maintenance reminders. You'll see in our client follow-up program that where those really come into play. Remodeling estimates and impact on valuation. Again, you will have access to all of the agents' vendors. If they have a category, they will be stickied at the top on the platform for you to say, and it will say agent preferred. So you'll know that you're in good hands whenever those do come on top. We also have some exclusive discounts and savings through your agent that are providing you that are exclusive to you. You cannot go to these companies and get the same ones. It's by utilizing Live Easy and utilizing the EXIT Strategy Realty Lifetime Concierge. You are getting exclusive access to all of these things. We have partnered with over 40 different companies, whether that's ButcherBox, Chewy, Wine Subscription, Magazine, Home Depot, Sunday Fertilizer, all of these different things. They'll be special offers and discounts within the platform. They do rotate and they are seasonal. So seasonal meaning around Christmas time, we're really big on the Ring camera. Right now, we're really big on Home Depot and Sunday Fertilizer, right? Getting that spring lawn ready before the summer hits. So it's always an incentive to come back to your platform to see what other new offers are available. We have some really good ones on holiday deals and security and solar. Security in particular, I think it's like around $1,900 in free equipment with all the typical brands, your ADTs, Vivint, I think Forefront as well. But again, if you have, and we also have exclusive. Experts on the security and solar team. What I mean by that is within the concierge team, there are people that have additional knowledge, insight, education, expertise on certain deals, right? Especially on the solar side, when you think about all the tax insights that we may not be as knowledgeable on. You can now get schedule and attend a call and see what type of money and type of incentives that you can get. So part of the home management dashboard is also a client follow-up program, which is an email drip campaign to you. Best part about all this is it's a completely complimentary. You're probably wondering, how the heck am I going to pay for this, or what, who's paying for this? This is completely free to you. You have access to the concierge service for the entirety of your home journey, right? There will be no fees. We are authorized dealers with some of these companies you'll see here. And so that's how we're able to keep our doors open. But there will never be a fee for you to be able to get access and utilize this powerful tool. So upon of the home management dashboard, here are some previews of some emails that you may be getting, right? These are monthly homeowner emails, but we're not here to sell anything. We're not here to spam you. They're just gentle reminders about the platform and about your agent. Each email will be branded to the agent of your choice, or to the agent that you choose. But as you can see, right, quarterly home valuation, Black Friday deals, fall newsletter, excuse me, mortgage savings, insurance savings, summer deals. We just sent out, we just sent out, which one was it? We just sent out our spring newsletter, which will be it's kind of like the first one, but it was talking about how to, don't forget to check your HVAC before it really gets hot, right? Do you need help with that lawn? Here's a 20% off Sunday fertilizer deal. Don't These are spring cleaning tips on how to maximize the value of your home, whatever that looks like. They're just really just reminders about you to do home maintenance and things like that. But again, these are all just backed, bringing them back to the platform for additional insight and information. So there's no more wondering, no more guessing. On the home management dashboard, you will be able to click a submission form should you want to get into real estate again, right? So what that means, if you're whatever you're doing with your current home, if you're going to sell it or you're going to rent it, where you're looking to move to, they click submit, and your agent will get access. I'm sorry, will get an email notification that you have inquired about real estate, and then they will be reaching out to you. So there's no more trying to get a hold of your agent. Go through the platform, click submit, and they will get an email that you are looking to get in touch with the real estate agent again. So how does this work, right? So prior to all of this, prior to it kind of gets introduced to you, the agent will do their due diligence within our transaction management systems, and then they actually will get an email notification first. Congratulations on the transaction. We're going to be letting you know. We're going to be reaching out to your clients. But first, we want to give you a disable invite, right? So maybe you're doing a land sale. Maybe you're doing a commercial deal. Some of these things may not make sense for this type of service, right? We always want you to dictate whether or not you want to use the service, but nonetheless, we do want to give your agent that transparency and visibility prior to getting sent out. About 24 to 48 hours later, you are going to get this first email notification first. It's going to be branded to the agent, exit company colors, their headshot, their contact information, letting you know some of the things that you should be doing next, right? Get that home insurance secure, get in touch with your lender. But more importantly, there's a link to the concierge, right? This is during that transaction side. You can schedule a 30-minute call through Calendly with the assigned team member. Keep in mind that, again, these are real people. So if you have Jeff, who's in that picture right there, he may be sick one day. He may have PTO. His kid may be sick. Whatever that looks like, know that there is a whole team ready and willing and ready to go to ensure that you get the white glove service, the best experience possible for that. So you can schedule a call that works based on your excuse me, your availability through Calendly, and then obviously attend that call. All right, so I'm not big on transitions, so I'm going to go ahead and just click through these. So we've talked about right, the under contract. That will be the responsibility of the agent. The agent gets the email, and then you will get the email 24 to 40 hours later again. By that time, the concierge will be reaching out to you via phone call, text message, and email address. And we'll talk about the cadence here on the next slide. But the biggest thing that we see, the biggest success that we see is through text messages and phone calls. So ensuring that your agent has your phone number, making sure that the concierge has access to it, it's going to go a long way in you being able to schedule a call through that. Once that appointment is scheduled, the concierge will, or you'll have the concierge appointment where they'll be able to provide services such as getting utilities turned on, getting internet cable, home moving, home security, solar. Another crucial thing here is in terms of utilities, there's a few nuances, right? So they are able to go all the way to the finish line, get everything connected for electricity and gas. For water and trash, because there are so many different um, public versus private, rural areas, things like that. What they'll do is they will give you the contact information for water and trash, but it will be your responsibility to go ahead and ensure that those do get connected. Electricity and gas, they can go all the way and get those connected, but water and trash do have those nuances. So I do want to make sure that that is clear, that it would still be the consumer's responsibility to ensure that water and trash do get connected on their own. All right, so here's the communication cadence. And this is all based on a 30-day closing, and it's all based on your response rate. So again, agent gets the email, and then the first week will be two emails, two phone calls, and four text messages. Week two is two emails, one phone call. Week three, three emails, one phone call, and week four is two emails, one phone call. If you don't respond to anything, you ignore it, whatever, you delete it, everything. After that last week, you'll get one final email saying, "Hey, congratulations on the house. We have been unable to get a hold of you. We are here, but we will no longer be contacting you," right? If you schedule a call during week one, then the cadence will stop there. If you say, do not, every part of our communication always has the unsubscribe, the do not contact, things like that. So if on week two, you respond to the email saying unsubscribe, the cadence will stop there, right? On the flip side, if you get helped by the concierge, you will get a summary email with everything that you got to handle, right? Okay, we got these movers. They're set. This is the company name. They're getting set up on March 28th. These are the utilities got turned on. Here's those water and trash contact information. You got a home security system, blah, 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 blah. Your agent will be CC'd on an email for further assistance should they need to. The only thing different is that client follow-up program is upon that home management dashboard, and that again is just monthly emails to you, creating that value, and then a quarterly email as well. All right, so some typical questions we get. How long is a call? 30 minutes, but can be longer if you do want to, if you don't, the thing about this is we want this to be service oriented. If you just need utilities or if you just need a mover, that's fine. But if you kind of go through the whole thing, okay, I need home insurance, I need home security, I want to get solar. It obviously may take a bit longer than 30 minutes. On average, 30 minutes, just depending on how many services you'd like to look at. And we have a slide that goes more in depth after this, but number two, what to bring, depending on the service provider. Be prepared to with your property address, date of birth, driver's license, and SSN, and you'll see which ones require that. To piggyback off all that, because we understand and hear you that in today's world, how easy and many times as your phone, get spammed and you're getting all these random calls, whatnot, whatnot. We are a PCI compliant company. What does that mean? It means that we will not spam, sell, or store any of your data. It is in fact actually how this company got started about probably about 12, 13 years ago. Our CEO was moving from Michigan to Ohio, where our headquarters is. And before a service like this, he did the epitome of what we all did prior, right? Moving services near me. Before you know it, 30 to 40 different people are trying to call him to get his business. So he teamed up with his best friend, who is our COO now, and they came up with at the time was called Move Easy to provide a great experience for you during that stressful time. We know how stressful it is for everything to be happening during that transaction. So they wanted to make this company as seamless as possible. So keep in mind, have peace of mind that when you're talking with the concierge, when they're doing it, that they are doing everything in their power to ensure that your private information and sensitive information is kept private secure. And I think it's a very powerful thing. So I just want to make sure that that is crystal clear that we will do everything we can to ensure that your data is safe. What can they help with? Like I said, moving, you've heard this before, moving, insurance, internet cable, home security, home warranty, home projects, energy, and so much more. All right, so this is the list to be prepared for the appointment. So these are some of those things that you may be required, right? So let's see, like where, for instance, SSN may be for home security, internet and TV, and utilities, your credit card, date of birth, things like that. So you can kind of be prepared to. But again, you would be going if you were going through all these different home warranty companies, or you were going to sign up for all these different utilities, you'd be doing the same thing anyway. Now you're just dealing with one person versus 15 different companies, right? That's the ease of use of having this concierge service. All right, so this is kind of is a very loud slide, but the best part about this is it's not just a one it's a one-stop shop, but it's not a one size fits all, right? Everybody has different budgets, everybody has different financial needs, everybody has different bandwidth needs, whatever that looks like. So you can pick and choose. Okay, I don't care about moving. I need the cheapest movers, or actually I want the highest qualified, most expensive, biggest moving companies. I need the most bandwidth. So what's that look like? I just need basically a Ring camera for home security. So you can pick and choose. It's a very customized, personalized way of building your cart per se, right? The best part of it is we typically save clients 4 to 5 hours, on average $450, and then you get access to almost $2,000 in exclusive deals and discounts. So that is the end of my presentation. At the end of the day, where do we go from here, right? If you're in that transaction with one of your exit strategy agents, talk to them about it, right? Hey, we just had this presentation. I haven't heard anything, or hey, I am I signed up? I haven't gotten reached out by the concierge, whatever that looks like. If you are not in a transaction and you haven't talked with your exit agent here in a little bit, reach out to them. Get them to invite you to the home management dashboard so you can utilize this. Get in touch with that client follow program. Get those exclusive deals and discounts. And again, when it does come time for you to want to be in real estate again, or you have that referral, we want you to think of Exit Strategy as the main real estate expert, and use them in all of your repeat and referral business. Any technical help, once that does happen, or if you just want to sign up for yourself, help@moveeasy.com is our customer support. And I will just say thank y'all again for the opportunity. I know we're a little late on this Thursday, but thank you all for the opportunity, and I'll open it up to any questions and provide any clarity that I can assist with.
Sure. I do have and again, thank you for doing this for us. Uh, I think one thing that I missed that I really, in your presentation, that I really enjoy as a consumer, because I am doing this I've signed up for this as myself as a consumer, is it's the document portion of the
Oh
portal.
yeah.
Can you show that to us? Because that is really, really important for everybody, and something that it's not just about a move, it's about it's a lifetime client, it's a lifetime portal. So
You're
every
talking about the document storage where you can put like your purchase contract and everything?
contract, homeowners documents, receipts, all of that.
All of that. Right.
Your
Yeah,
lead,
I don't have a slide of that, but let me go back to that video. But no, you're spot on. Any sort of any receipts, home warranty docs, you don't have to have that drawer full in the kitchen of all those receipts. You're trying to find those account numbers, right? There it is. So what you'll do here is, as you can see on the left side, you'll be able to see. Oops, nope, you won't be able to see that because I need to play it. All right, so on the left side, you'll see home valuation, mortgage balance, affordability calculators, home projects, all the home essentials. On this particular screen, if you scroll down, that's where your document storage and your let's see if I can if it's on there. There it is. Okay, you see right here where it says other services, my documents. That's where you can put your purchase contract, your tax information. If you had an insurance claim, all of this is consolidated for this particular property. Underneath that, that's where you'll be able to say plan your next move. That's where you'll click on that submission form where you'll be able to submit that email request to to your agent. So home essentials, internet cable, home security, trusted pros, home warranty, energy savings, solar, home insurance, all of these things. Again, this is branded to your agent for any additional questions.
Thank you for that. So I'm going to actually go ahead and share my screen for a second.
There you go. There you go.
I've got my portal as a consumer. So obviously, I'm an agent at Exit Strategy Realty. I'm the founder of the company and the founder of Project X. But I'm also a consumer, just like a lot of you. Most of our agents are also consumers and homeowners. So this is actually my homeowner dashboard as a consumer. And so, just like Hunter was saying, if you scroll down, you will see you've got all your different other pieces here, and that includes your all your documents. And so I really like the fact that number one, it's tracking my home equity, it's tracking my valuations from different, not only from Zillow, which you can get that, in some other places. You also have it from Black Knight, as we were talking about. But then again, there's your homeowner portal right there as well under other services, my documents and property documents, vehicle documents, receipts, things like that. So in mine, I actually have my closing statement, which your Exit Strategy Realty agent can get you your closing statement. But then also you want to save that for your tax purposes. But then your receipts as they come in. I remodel my place. I need to have all those receipts there. Photos of that, your car documents, your auto insurance, all that kind of stuff that piles up. It's all in one place using this portal, and that is a lifetime free thing that you get from us. And again, you don't have to wait till you move. We would love for you to go ahead and sign up to your Exit Strategy Realty agent using that link. They've all got their own individual links. Connect with them on that. And then remember, this is going to be an app here in a little bit as well.
Yep,
So,
that's correct.
and then it's going to be a beautiful app. And then again, you've got Zenlist. These are two very powerful. This is just the baseline of a lot of other stuff that we do for you. But does anybody have any questions that's on with us for Hunter or myself?
I have a question, Nick. You mentioned that you have your site, you have one as a consumer, but you also have one, so you have two. One is a consumer and one is an agent?
No, I have
No.
I have a let me show you. Well, no, I do not. So I have one. I have a portal that is you have a portal, Edna, just like I have the portal. But then
Yes.
as a consumer into my own portal. So Edna, actually go sign up as a consumer into your own portal. So just use an alternate email address
Oh,
and sign up just like I did.
okay. Thank you.
And then that way, this is a great question. So for anybody else that's on from Exit Strategy this evening, um, if you don't already have yourself signed up on your own portal as a consumer, go in using an alternate email address and sign up for your own portal, because then that way you can see for yourself and also use it for yourself. Because again, like I just showed you guys, I'm tracking my home equity. I've got all my homeowner documents in there, and I'm actually going to be using them for solar for my rooftop because my other vendor is a different vendor, and I'm going to use them instead. So
Another question too. Now, how secure is this site? When you're talking about placing your personal documents, or your insurance, or your 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 mortgage papers and all this kind of stuff, how secure is this site?
a great question for Hunter.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know that true answer. I would very much assume that it is extremely secure. We also just got acquired by Appfolio a few months ago, and we have they have really picked up, I guess you say, on security, things like that. So let me get clarification. That's a great question. I never actually had that question before. So let me get clarity. And I will get that question, or excuse me, that answer to you, Edna, and I will CC Nick on that as well. Just to see, you know,
Can
uh,
can I help a little bit with that?
yeah,
So I was hoping you mentioned Appfolio. Appfolio, for those of you that don't know, is one of the largest landlord tenant companies out there. And so Appfolio, they were founded in 2006. They're based out of California. They are one of the best known and safest providers of landlord tenant information, property management software, online rent collection, all of that. So the fact that Live Easy got acquired by them, Appfolio is one of the safest portals out there. So if you guys don't know who Appfolio is, Appfolio, it's APPFOLIO. They're an extremely secure um, vendor. So that's who's running this portal. Great question, Edna.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you.
And Hunter, it would might if you want any further, if you can get me any further information.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely, yeah. Our concierge and them are all on the East Coast, so it's a little bit late for them already. So I'll be sure to ping them tomorrow, and get that answer to y'all as soon as possible.
Thank you. Anybody else with questions? Going once, going twice.
I have a quick question. Any timeline on the app?
That is a good question as well. I'm hoping in the next probably few quarters, definitely by this year. They have a few. We're really revamping the agent dashboard right now, so that's been taking precedence. That's almost done. I think Q2 is when we're supposed to start beta testing that. So hopefully once that happens, then some of our development team will be able to open up and focus on that. So more to come on there, but we're definitely hoping by this year.
Do you know if Nick will be one of those beta testers?
He was the first on my list.
Okay, thank you.
Literally, I harass you guys. If you guys don't know or are seeing this recording later, I harass all our vendors. Zenlist, I'm on the beta test of everything. Our Wise Agent, our CRM, I'm on the beta test of everything. Hunter, I drive that team nuts. Everybody, I'm always on the beta test. So I will have that app before anybody else, and I will be on the beta test, and I cannot wait to share that with our consumers as well as you guys as agents. But for everybody right now, the key is get on these portals and start using them, because this portal has grown into something so much better than when actually Hunter, I didn't even know Hunter. We
Right.
rep there. It's just this is such a great tool, and I'm really excited about continuing to build out with them, because they're doing great things. And with Appfolio involved now, it's like anything else. When you have a big company with a good amount of money, it makes it a lot easier to get these tools faster.
Exactly. Exactly. Love it. Well, thank y'all so much again. Hope you have a great rest of your night and week. Nick knows where to find me should you rewatch it and another question pops up or anything like that. Happy to help in any way I possibly can.
Thank you, Hunter. And guys, this will be on my YouTube channel here very shortly, and it will also be in the private coaching blog for Exit Strategy Realty agents. But again, consumers, get with your Exit Strategy Realty agent, get on Zenlist, get this portal from us. These are lifetime tools, whether you're currently in the market or you are just a VIP friend of your Exit Strategy Realty agent. Guys, have a great evening. Thanks again for being here.
Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye.